Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Greece. We are kicking it off with our war, where we have actually captured some more factories. We can make transport helicopters with light metal that we do not have, and infantry fighting vehicles. Right, they are shrinking in size before our eyes. I'm surprised they haven't given up yet. Though they have inflicted a ton of casualties. We might lose 1,000,000 men for this fight. We did have to replace our general last round. So, got a lot of problems. Don't see a ton of promotions. Most of our promoted units died. Had a lot of troop loss everywhere. That's insane. Yeah, there's just no one has any equipment or manpower. You can see their health, the unit division health is just terrible across the board for them too. Guess we just can't attack, so that's a problem. They sabotaged a factory, maybe? I don't know what we're waiting on. Org is low everywhere, I guess. Is that a manpower issue I can't fix? Very possible that is. Hmm. I think there's very few railways we actually need. Supply hubs, though. We're mostly okay. Yeah, no, they can't attack. We can't attack. I mean, they are attacking, so I really can't say they can't. Alright, I'll stop the assaults. We'll freeze the line right here for a second. Yeah, so the problem is just manpower and equipment. Got some units that can move, but we're not going to do it yet. That's not great. Can I recover? All right, so we finished most of our research satellites and everything. Yeah, so just chill out. We'll stop the attack. Recover equipment and everything. We need manpower. We're getting 2,600 manpower a day. All right, so that freed up some of our divisions over here. Good. At this point, I really don't need jets. I'm going to go ahead and cancel our aircraft production. We're going to throw it all on helicopters. Okay, so we finished. This would be self-propelled. Probably will need stingers at some point. The rail lines are finished. What a stalemate we have found our. I could break this by landing our airborne units in that airfield, but I think we lose those airborne divisions. That are also not recovered. They have enough manpower, but they don't have. Yeah, they don't have helicopters. Hold up. I'm actually going to do that. I'll sacrifice them because they're not promoted anyway. Oh, wait. I'm using them for supply transport. Never mind. Never mind. We don't have any manpower to do that. The sabotage is wildly annoying. Ooh. Yeah, basically both of our armies fully stalled out. 40% manpower. Equipment, I'm missing pretty much everything. Because the manpower is like 39% of them. Hmm. We're in total war. We don't have any manpower. We don't have any equipment. Let me do something here. 32 days we'll be able to hack. I'm gonna pull my supply off. So now they're not supply. We're gonna make a thing happen. We're gonna make a thing happen, guys. See what happens. Four days. If they get eliminated, yes. Good job. These can attack. Ooh. 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 They got deleted. We're gonna try. Alright, let's do a redo here. Can't be any worse, can it? I think it can. Significantly worse, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw these into existing divisions. Then we're gonna go ahead 10 days. Oh no. We have a month. I don't know if this will work. We'll see, but that's not what I wanted. This is just annoying. Very annoying. I'm gonna try and hack through. Like, come on, my guy. Like, attack. Like, what are you doing? Like, where are these units? Like, it's so frustrating. Okay. Bulgaria. Well, I'll use the old white man. The old white man for the rescue. And then... get out of here. 3 factories. What do we got? 2 more. I guess APCs. I'm not attacking over the river. Just gonna push these back. I'm gonna do an encirclement of their entire army. That's all I'm gonna do. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. They held. Yep, let's push it. Perfect. The airfield is gone. The encirclement has begun. Ah, yes. Get the forces in there. Ooh, that's not good. Can we take any of these? We're really trying, I guess. But what we should do is attack this one with everyone. And force them to reinforce there. Yeah, so plan of action would be wait for these to heal. Let's any promotions. Anyone needs some medals? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're using manpower up like crazy. I'm gonna send in the boys. They're gonna have to reinforce. Or not. Or don't. Ooh. Ooh, that's real rough. You see, that's really rough for them. Yeah, that's what you call a full encirclement. AKA a party. I think we'll be able to collapse it. Everyone just attack. Who cares if we lose units? Perfect. That was a perfect day. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. This is just going to be a mess. Yeah, so we do have the Marines to try and spearhead with, but it's kind of pointless. Uh, Best place to attack, probably there for sure. That's too many units. I have to use them. I'm just gonna walk back to the coast and split this in half. Yeah, we're just gonna walk them back, split their supply line. Well, I guess they still have a port. So, can't really say that. Alright, I'm gonna say we attack. Oh, nice. We're also going to attack. We're gonna use these to attack here. That way we put pressure on their reinforcements. And that's how you eliminate Algeria. With a smaller army and pretty much equivalent equipment, I would bet money on. Okay. Oil, oil, oil. There's a couple things I want to annex, because these will help me recover. Everything else is going to get puppeted. Okay. So we're good. That took a long time. And a lot of money. All right, we're going to go down to sizable spending. That's still not enough. We're going to go down to medium military spending. Still not there. Small. Yeah. That's rough. Oh, the autosave got me. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. All right. Where's that stack? There's no way we built it. There it is. Bump that up. We're gonna need a stack of office sectors. We'll do that there. We're gonna bump that up. And then let's go ahead and work here. Network infrastructure. I need that everywhere. Oh my god. We have no internet some places. That's crazy. That's not good. Get air bases. Radar in the desert. Alright, that's a good start. Perfect. Just like that. Alright, we end the war. We end up with no money. 3 trillion debt for that war. For all our trouble. I mean, I guess I'll make him a expert organizer. It doesn't really help. We'll do fully autonomous fighters. Do I have... I do not have a scientist. Let's get a scientist. And we are definitely short tons of manpower. I would not be surprised if we have rebellions come up. But yeah, we did end up winning the war. That's what's important. Yeah, we have almost 500 million in debt payments. So we've increased our debt so much. It's our GDP, almost 10 trillion though. So very close. My God, we're right there. Spain, take our power plants. You know you want solar power plants. You need them. You need those solar power plants. And those 4th gen rocket pods. What the? They did not join NATO, did they? Perfect. I think we can win. It's just at what cost? I don't think Bulgaria can stop us anymore. We were able to take out Algeria completely. All those paratroopers lost their lives. Oh man, that's rough. That is very rough. We need heavy lift and we also need the fighter. Go ahead and start manufacturing again. Equipment wise, we're just not in a great spot. But it's a doable, like, we can make this work, like, point. Logistics. Ugh. Yeah, we're still not. Well, maybe we are. We might be okay with the oil. All the sabotage that's going on. Is China has 57% influence over the Vatican. That's, that's insane. We can't let that happen. I think we have to puppet it, right? We can't let China take influence over it like that. France is guaranteeing Monaco. That's lame. What about I think we can go ahead and do that. That's fine. So what would we be dealing with Morocco here? Nothing crazy. A very functional fight for us. Kind of a insane thing to think about though. So Morocco, Bulgaria, Turkey is installing. Maybe Serbia. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but China does not get influence over the Vatican City. That's insanity. To even suggest. $34%. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, we have plenty of... Okay. I'm just going to save up money for investment then. Like, there's no reason not to. That's so really close to getting another research slot. We're right there. And I mean, I guess we are able to attack autonomy probably without suppressing. I would bet. I didn't realize it was this, what time it was. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do a little check here. I'm curious if we're... Yeah, no, we're just a minor power. Just a minor power, guys. Just, I mean, you can ignore us. We're not doing anything. We're just chilling in the corner as a minor power. Not making any moves. Nothing. Nothing important. We are getting 1.5 thousand. We have a pop of 53 million right now with another 13 million able to be cored. And this will be pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't think I have any airborne units, right? Let me recruit 2. They all died. We lost every single airborne unit. That's insane. Production. Honestly, fairly okay. Only thing that's a real struggle is anti-air, I think. We're lacking the key material. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no. We got United States of Europe out, even though we're president? Alright, so this is the moment I messed up. And I guess I'll underline everything. We'll start with green. So you see this here, you see this button here, you see the lack of notices or anything else here, right? This is a moment I screwed up. You know why? I didn't press the red button. I failed to press the button. And if you look, like, I have to apologize. My incompetence and unknowing about how the EU system works has led me to well, lose control of the Greek state. It's actually one of the first times I've lost outright in a gameplay of Millennium Dawns for a couple of years. Like, that's wildly disappointing. And I don't know what to do about it other than I need people to tell me how the EU system works. So I've actually looking online, right? And this button has very little documentation that's up to date that I could find. I don't know if anyone has like a link or like somewhere that I'm just missing that's better. But what are the requirements for actually being in control of the federalized EU or the USE, like the United States of Europe, as a country in Europe, like taking ownership of it and being the leading party? Like, I haven't ever really done that. And it's obviously not I don't think it's related to a decision. I wouldn't think it is, unless I missed it in the decisions list, and this is the notice I missed. I would call this as Europe has defeated me. Like, y'all got me.